This week's episode is brought to you by Body Scare. All natural body care products so good, they're scary.
What's going on?
Hello and welcome back to an all-new Zompire podcast. Tonight, unfortunately, Peter Anthony cannot make it to take on Miss Rebecca Odd, our reigning, defending, What happened? What's going on?
Her sound's not working. She can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything? And we can't hear her. And Patch is completely left.
Oh my God.
This is the most haunted podcast on the internet.
It is very typed together.
You know, we do our best here at the Zompire podcast.
We always have issues.
Hello.
Lately. It doesn't seem like we used to have issues.
Pat, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Derek
Sweet.
Winsky, we are cursed. Now we're just
Did
going
we lose Rebecca too?
She lost volume.
Yeah, me too. That's why I kicked out.
Weird.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
Hear you now. Yay.
Hi,
Yeah, when
Facebook user.
Well, you know, we do have a full moon coming up, so.
When the intro
Yes.
started playing, I
We
lost
do.
sound, and then when we came in and Vlad, you were doing the introduction, I couldn't hear nothing, so I just backed out and came back in, and everything's fine.
All right. Well, we figured that out. That's awesome. But like
Hey,
I was
guys.
saying,
Hello.
tonight we were supposed to have Peter Anthony on to take our reigning, defending, undisputed horror trivia
Undefeatable.
queen,
Of horror.
Rebecca Odd. A super blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, he's unable to make it due to an illness. We love you, Peter Anthony. Get well soon.
We do.
Bummer.
Someone hasn't been able to watch before, and they're watching now. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
but
Yay. Finally. You're
we
here.
we have decided that we
What's up,
are.
sis?
What up,
Hey,
sis?
Christine. This is my
We are
sister.
gonna continue with the trivia night. We're gonna put Rebecca versus our very own patio furniture in a death match of Friday the 13th. Dude,
Woohoo! Yay!
Awesome. I'm excited.
What's up, Russ?
And
What's
a
up,
lot
Russ?
What's
less
up, Sea
nervous.
Monster?
the monsters here.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. I plan on losing. I'm not very nice on Friday the 13th. So, and these questions were written for Peter Anthony, so I'm fucked.
I was
you guys-
expecting to lose as well.
I think you guys
Well-
are gonna do good.
Okay, I'm
I
excited.
think so. You want
The
to?
25 again?
I did 25. I figured if at 24, if there's not a distinct winner, we could do 25 as like the bonus all or nothing question.
Okay.
All right. So our first question. Let me get to the banners here. Hold on. How did the character Chris Higgins, kill Jason in Friday the 13th Part 3? I can't do 3. You have to do this hand.
Oh my god.
What? It was basically like, what weapon? How did he kill him?
In 3?
In Part 3, the very end of Part 3, how did Chris Higgins kill Jason Voorhees? And time is up. What do you got?
I've got one of two. One of these might be right. Both of them might be wrong. They're probably both wrong. I put it was either a pitchfork or he hung him.
I think I think this is actually number 4, but I said he falls into a tractor.
You were both incorrect. Chris Higgins actually axed him in the head. And killed him.
Was that
This
the
is a
killing
3D
blow?
one?
This is Part 3.
Was that the killing blow?
That was the kill blow. That's how he
Really?
finished him
That
off.
happened earlier, and then it was like they hung him.
That's what the internet said.
Man, I suck.
No, because I got Tractor, which I think is 5.
All right, if you guys
Try
get
this
this, wait, hold on, we got a comment. They love my proper. You're both incorrect.
You are both
You're-
incorrect.
You're
I
both
try to.
incorrect.
All right,
Facts.
question number 2. The original Friday the 13th was produced and directed by Sean Cunningham, who had previously worked with filmmaker Wes Craven on which movie released in 1972?
Hey,
Sherry
Sherry.
Hatfield's here.
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry's in the host.
Sherry rules.
You ever have those? You ever have those things like those moments where you're like, "Man, I know everything," and then you're like, "No, I know nothing."
Edward, the Edward question. I was just like, oh.
All
right.
I can answer them if I'm not the one on the spot.
What do you-
exactly.
Exactly.
What do you guys got? Last house on the left. Patrick, don't be cheating.
Aaron.
Well, I wrote down Last House on the Left and Hills Have Eyes, but I don't remember what year either of those came out. So
I'll give you both a point because you're both correct. Last house on the left
Woohoo!
is what they worked on together. Michelle, are you
Extremely
keeping
We're off
score?
to a great start.
yeah. Woo.
Are you keeping score here?
I
Michelle?
am.
Oh, perfect. Let me get to these comments real quick. We got them flooding in here.
Yes.
Aaron's in the house.
Ow, ow.
I never thought I'd say this, but this Go Patty O.
Go patio.
Go patio.
I love her Gremlins poster. Me too. It's
Yes.
awesome.
Oh,
And the Evil Dead.
can I be right back? I have to show you something.
You can be right back.
And she's out.
This episode is not brought to you by Liquid Death, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because this is my first can of the tea, and it's phenomenal. Liquid
is.
Death, if you ever watch this and you want to sponsor us, just get at me.
It is delicious.
Okay.
Refreshing.
Okay. Not a gremlin, but
This is not pudding. Oh, is that is that a
Oh,
critter? Bad.
it is, and he's fluffy.
that's rad.
Look at the eyes.
Bonus
I
point
love
for
it.
anybody who
Ooh.
can tell me what movie is quoted about the pudding.
I got that. That was funny. I love the grin.
All right. Question number 3.
Bonus point for you, Rebecca. If you win because of that, I'm going to be pissed.
Our third question is: in what year did Jason Voorhees drown in Camp Crystal Lake? What year was that? Christine Courtney's daughter loves Liquid Death because she has good taste in water and teas. The way you petted him, I love it, and your excitement. Facebook user, give permission. We gotta make a tutorial video about how to give permission to use your Facebook account. All right. Do you guys have your answers ready?
I am totally guessing.
All right. You ready, Pat?
Oh, sure.
So what year did Jason Voorhees drown at Camp Crystal Lake? 1958 and
69.
you were both wrong. It was 1957.
Wah,
You were so
wah.
close.
You were so close.
So close.
Not
I
me.
knew it was before 1960. I knew that.
I actually didn't know any date, so I just randomly wrote down one that came.
You're like 69. Ha, ha, ha. Good stuff. Question number 4, though. Tom Savini was one of the first crew members on board for the film because because the producers idolized his special makeup effects in which 1978 zombie film. I will give a hint. He did work on it with George H. Romero. 1978 zombies. George Romero. Tom Savini. Go. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing good.
How was your last day at work?
It was great.
Did they clap when you left?
No, it was hugs. They bought lunch for the office today for my last day. It was
Aw.
kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, she's gone. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all fuck, man.
Did you say Romero? Who did you say?
George Romero. He made the film with George Romero. It's Tia, Vlad. I sold you weed. I love it.
So I got this wrong.
I do like weed.
I went to the other George, but that's okay.
Uh,
I think.
we need a last day of work cowbell.
You got it.
Aaron Carlson's proud of you, Michelle.
Hey, thanks. I'm proud of me too.
All right, guys. What was the movie 1978 Creep Show? What do you got, Patrick?
What was the question?
Oh.
He was somewhere
Huh?
else.
Was it Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah,
It
that's
was
what-
Dawn of the Dead.
Ah,
Ding,
Woo,
ding, ding.
Patrick!
I went
Look
the
at
other
you.
way. God, I am. Peter Anthony got in my head. All right.
That's okay, man. It's okay. It is okay.
Got this.
It's not battle royale. We're good.
You guys are doing great. I think he's only up by 1 point, though. So
Only
you
by
can
1
fight
point.
back. How many years after the events of the original Friday the 13th did the events of Part 2 happen? There was a gap there in years.
There's a years?
Oh, shit. I fucked that up, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a hint. It's not months, it's years. How many
Well-
years in between Friday the 13th
You
Part
mean
1
it's not
and Part
years,
2?
it's months?
No, it's
No, because he was a boy when in the first one, and he's grown up in the second one. So it's years.
Oh, I thought you meant between 1 and 2.
That's what. Yeah. Right.
I won't say whether this is right or wrong, but someone is guessing.
You're talking about the years between Friday the 13th 1 and Friday the 13th 2, right? Is that what you're?
So what I'm talking about is the events of. So not the actual movies. When did they come out? I mean, like, so it happened on Friday the 13th in Part 1, and then there was a few years go by, and then the events of Part 2 take place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gap right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys got?
I've got 2 months because I thought it was 2 months, but is it
What
2
do you
years?
got there?
Because
I got
more like it says it was 2 months after.
Well, if I'm understanding the question right,
Or am I thinking 3?
I put 8 years.
You are also incorrect. It's 5 years.
God damn it! I was trying to
I
guesstimate his
thinking
because I was like, he's about probably like 8 years old in the first one, then at an adult, maybe he's like 16 or 17.
It was a good guess, but incorrect nonetheless.
I'm always incorrect.
Is Peter
Except for the
Anthony
question.
on? Is he answering these?
No,
No.
Joining us? No.
no, he's ill. He
I
be
was wondering
ill.
if he was getting them.
We are planning to have him come back, and we are going to do another one where we
Different
just have different questions. Because there's plenty of stuff we can do for
Oh, yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah.
But our next question: which film in the Friday the 13th series was Jason played by a woman, Ellen Lutter, the film's costume designer? This was only for like one scene, but yeah, Jason was actually portrayed by a woman, the film's costume designer. Again, I made these with the intention of stumping people,
Yeah. I can tell.
but it's
Something to Peter
trivia.
Anthony.
It's trivia.
All right, I think I'm ready.
What do you guys got?
I got the final chapter, which is 4.
That's what I wrote too.
You
But I
both are
think it's
incorrect.
5.
It's Part 2.
Is it part 2?
Yeah.
I guess that would make the most sense because it's the easiest costume. He just wears a bag over his face.
Well, I
No,
think
it's
they
just
only
her
show his
legs
legs.
or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
her. I know that one. I know that. I just didn't know. Okay.
All right, so this one might be easier for you guys.
Okay. Thanks.
Although Warrington Gillette is credited as playing Jason, in most of the scenes, the character was played by stuntman. And I should have put which one that was. Which one did Warrington Gillette? Was it Part
It was
3?
part 2.
Part 2?
Warrington played in part 2.
All right, so who
Why
else
can't you
played
ask
with
me
them?
that? I know that. Why can't
I am
you-
asking. Oh yeah. Well, who else played Jason in that film?
That's
Warrington?
part 2, right?
Warrington
said?
Gillette is credited, but in most of the scenes, there was a stuntman playing him. Which stuntman? You guys should definitely know this. Michelle's
I know
grinning
he
'cause
was
she
in
knows this.
2.
Michelle, you know this one, don't you?
I think so. I think so.
All right.
Well, I only
should
know
make
the
Michelle
name
write
of
it
one.
down.
I only know the name of one stuntman ever, and that's Kane Hodder. So that's
That's
my.
definitely incorrect. Ted White's also incorrect. It was actually Steve Dash.
I don't know that guy.
No,
Michelle, you knew that,
He
Michelle?
was in Vengeance. He was
He
in
was in
Vengeance 1.
Vengeance.
Yeah. He
Okay.
came
Yeah.
back and was in Vengeance.
You guys, man.
I don't.
Your
I told
questions are difficult, Vlad. They are.
They
I
are
told
Yeah, but-
you
hard,
I don't know a lot
They are
about
good.
F-13.
All right.
I did
I-
homework too.
I'm gonna be highly disappointed if you guys get this one incorrect because this is like pretty.
God.
This is a good one. Are you ready? The strange dance with Jimbo performs at the party was contributed by actor blank and was based on the eccentric way he actually danced in clubs. Who was said actor?
I got it.
Do you have the answer this time?
I do.
I
All right,
even
let's see
kissed it.
What do you guys got? What do you
I got that Crispin Glover, dude.
Crispin Glover is correct. Let's get some cowbell.
That guy is
Sorry, I was a little
fucking
delayed.
weird. I love him, but he's
Best
weird.
dance scene.
He is
Dude,
so weird.
And
awesome.
That movie he did, Willard? Dude, that movie rules.
What
He
movie?
also did one called Willard. Where
Oh
he
yeah,
controls
Willard's
wrath.
cool. I love Willard.
He also did one back in the day called Ruben and Ed, and that movie fucking rules. He carries
Rules.
around a dead cat in a cooler the whole movie.
Yeah, that sounds
It's pretty good. Michelle's going to know the answer to this one. I'm positive. The workout video Axel watches is aerobicized in 1982. It stars Blank, who went on to have a role in the Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. So this is somebody in a workout video. I believe it was in Part 5. There's a workout video, and they're watching it in the movie. Then skip
Jason
a whole.
Lives?
Well, no, it's actually the actress's name I'm looking for. She was also in what movie, Michelle? Friday the 13th Vengeance.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
part
then
2.
the answer might be right.
Bloodlines.
Yep.
Yes.
My answer might be right then.
Who
Your
do we
answer
got?
is correct.
Your answer is probably correct.
Your answer is correct. I know it.
Oh no, my answer is
You can
way.
Mine's not.
My answer is so wrong, Michelle.
I said Simmons.
I put
No.
Michelle of the Dead.
Yeah.
No.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I don't know if you
It was
can see
Darcy
Obviously,
DeMoss.
Never seen me
Who?
dance.
Who?
Darcy DeMoss.
Darcy DeMoss.
Darcy
She
was
from-
in. Darcy was in that workout video.
Yeah.
Ah!
She's an aerobic
And
master.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's awesome.
yeah, and then
She
went
on set, she like do her stretches and workouts and stuff in the morning on set. We're all getting ready and stuff. It was adorable. She's very
Oh.
flexible.
Did you work out with her? I would have been
No,
doing my
fuck
stretches too.
No, I was too busy getting my set ready and yeah. Darcy's great.
These questions make me want to rethink my life, Vlad.
I really think
And-
I really think I should write questions for a horror themed fucking show. You know what I mean?
See, when you asked me what movie, I thought you wanted me to say "Can't Buy Me Love," and I was like, does he mean that one or does he mean Vengeance too?
Well, yeah, Vengeance too. I think if you said Camp, I mean, to me, I would have been like Camp.
I think if you would have said "Can't Buy Me Love," I actually would have got that right.
Oh, Darcy
all right.
was on our show as a guest once, and
She
it
was.
was a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun.
She is. I skipped that night because I was watching a Ravens game.
Yeah.
Next question is: Who
That was
played
my
12-year-old? That was your first show.
Yeah, Darcy DeMoss. That was my first.
Huh.
That's another reason I probably should have got that fucking question right. Is because my very first episode on here as a host was Darcy DeMoss. I am a loser.
No,
Who
you're not.
played 12-year-old Tommy Jarvis in Friday 13th Part 5? A New Beginning.
Oh man,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Uh-huh.
why can't I think
Part
of it?
5?
Yep. He played 12-year-old Tommy Jarvis.
Who's little Tommy Jarvis?
Who's little
Little-
Tommy Jarvis?
Little Tommy Jarvis.
I know who he is. Really?
And also, goddamn him.
God damn him.
Well, yeah,
What do you do?
he doesn't answer his messages.
Oh, tell me you're trying.
We're trying.
Oh my god. I would faint.
So we're
I
trying to
didn't
get
hear
him
any
on our
comeback
show.
just yet.
We're trying to get him on the show. Vlad is like obsessed with his music video. I just can't think of his fucking name right now. But I know who he is. But yeah,
He's
Vlad.
in another horror movie that's like, pretty fucking famous.
Yeah, I
Like
know.
only the best
I
one of
can't
all
think of
time.
his name though. It's that thing where it's like where you got writer's block, but you have like questions block. I know who he is.
He made a bunch of movies with another kid with the same fucking name.
Yeah, I know who
One of
I
them
know who
died.
it is. I just can't think of his name. That's not.
And they were called the
He's in this.
whatever their names are.
Frog Brothers.
No,
Yeah, they were the
almost
Frog.
wore
Oh
my
no,
Frog
they
Brothers
weren't the
shirt
Frog
today.
Brothers. Yeah,
like
they were the Frog
Vlads.
Brothers.
Yeah.
They were the Frog Brothers.
I'll wear it next time.
All right, what do you got
It's
for
the-
answers?
The king of the comeback king, whatever the fuck his real
Corey
name.
Yeah.
Feldman is correct.
you got it. Woo!
I think we can give Patty a point since he.
He didn't remember the name.
Yeah. We'll just attribute it to the brain damage.
It's total writer's block. I know who the fuck Corey Feldman is. I know he played Tommy Jarvis. I know we're trying to get him on the show. I know he's the comeback king, but when you ask me who is this guy, my brain's like, fuck, I don't know.
Well, since we're talking about Corey Feldman, the film was originally written to have Corey Feldman as a star reprising the role of Tommy Jarvis. However, he was already working on which 1985 film?
Wait, can you repeat that? I was busy drinking.
I think it's part 6. He was originally written to have Corey Feldman as a star, but I think Tom Matthews ended up playing the part because Corey Feldman was busy filming another movie which came out in 1985. What Corey Feldman movie was he doing in 1985? And here's a hint: being a Pacific Northwester, you should get this very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was also in part 4.
Yes.
All right. I don't know if this is right, but I got an answer.
All right, what do you guys got?
I got Goonies.
Yeah, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Look at
See,
that.
some of them aren't too hard.
Some of them aren't too hard. I just keep telling myself you wrote these for Peter Anthony. That way when I get them wrong, I'm like, I'm not that dumb.
Which is the first film in the series where Jason is actually referred to by his full name, Jason Voorhees?
I feel like this is a trick question.
I'm trying to think of the gravestone, like the first time I saw that. That's his full name on there, right?
Correct.
So I've got 2 answers. One of them.
2?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
It can't be 2. There's only one.
My initial thought is part 6. But then I am also thinking, didn't his mom call him by his full name in the first one?
You got to pick one, bud. I don't know.
Man, that's fucked up. Why do I got to pick one? I'm going to go part 6.
Yeah.
Part 6. And you are both correct. Friday the 13th, A New Beginning.
But can we fact check that? I think Pamela Voorhees called him by his full name in the first one.
That is incorrect. Take a point away.
No, that
I'm not going to have people back talking
Hey!
about the points.
You're abusing your power, Vlad.
I got to take this one
tearing
down.
set up over here.
All right.
I'm waiting for my Freddy versus Jason question.
Oh God.
Oh, there's
Oh.
I believe.
Oh,
more than
she's
one.
ready.
Oh,
What is
That
the
is the
score
best
like?
movie
2 to
ever.
1?
She's like,
What's the,
yeah,
what's the,
give it to me.
can we get an update on the score there, score lady
We're
Michelle?
tied 5-5.
Oh,
Holy
hey.
shit! I've gotten
Yes.
5 right.
And 7
Yes.
wrong.
That's it. Smash.
So good.
This is question 13. In order to keep the storyline a secret, Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning was originally called blank after the David Bowie song of the same name.
Oh, good. Fucking hate David Bowie. I don't know.
Bro, how could you hate David Bowie?
Pretty easy.
You know what? I'm going to abuse my fucking power right now. 'Cause you're not going to come on this show and say you hate David Bowie. We
I
just
mean,
won't
that
have
is pretty serious.
You've got me with the Bowie. Now I've just totally
Hey,
lost it. What
I
was it
came on
again?
the show
In
and I
order
said-
to keep the storyline a secret in the new beginning.
Was
I'm listening to it in my head.
Are you? I know the twist in that one, so I'm trying to think of that.
Peter Anthony, if you're watching, give us a clue.
See,
know.
someone agreed that he should have got canceled for that one.
Who was that?
Labyrinth was great. I agree. Labyrinth is fucking awesome.
Okay, hold on. Beginning was originally called.
It's not the
I don't
most
know, I'm-
controversial thing I've been canceled for.
I get canceled all the time. It's fine. I'm used to it. Kind of like it now.
I mean,
I
my
abused the
answer's probably
cancel
gonna get me
feature.
canceled.
Michelle has that. I abuse the cancel feature. Michelle has the feature. She just doesn't use it.
I mean, yeah. So nice.
Changes. I don't know. I can't
Changes.
forget. No.
What do you got there, Patrick?
Fuck Bowie.
The answer is actually
wrong.
repetition.
Oh, I mean, I don't know that.
Really?
I know more. I know Bowie more in movies than his music, actually.
Sure.
I think. So.
Love me some Bowie. Me too. Let's get this banner down. Boop. This you guys may get. I don't know. How many actors have actually played the character Tommy Jarvis?
Oh shit.
You knew this one?
I think so. Whoa, wait, well hold on. Are we counting
I'm gonna turn my light on.
Are we counting just the F-13 timeline, or are we counting like the fan film timelines too?
I am not counting. No, because I don't know. Do you know how many fan films there are? Friday the 13th. You know that would no. Yeah, I'm thinking of just the when I looked it up. This gave me a number, and I don't think it includes those movies.
Okay. Okay.
Now, actually, but let me hold on one second. I should have an actual. I should know who the fuck they were too. Okay. All right. So my actual answer was incorrect, and now I know the real answer. How many actors have played Tommy Jarvis? And I'll
bet
give you the
all your
names.
answers were wrong, and I've actually got them all right.
I'm just looking for the number 3. What do you got?
I put 2 or 3. I'm gonna go 3 because we know there's at least 2, but I think there was a third one.
There's a third.
No, so there is 3.
3.
It's Tom Matthews, Corey Feldman, and John Shepard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are our 3 Tommy Jarvises.
Yeah, just so I did.
And just so you know, we were able to get Tom Matthews onto Vengeance 2 to play himself at the end.
It's
of the
true.
movie.
That's cool.
I have to watch this.
He's a very nice
I
man.
watch these and all.
Very, very nice.
Oh wait, I'm not. Where did I do it with my pen? Oh, there.
And isn't this third Tommy from Return of the Living Dead?
The third Tommy?
Yeah, I believe so. Right?
Second
Isn't the
Tommy.
third Tommy, or is it the second Tommy?
Second Tommy. Is
That
from
has-
Return of the Living Dead. Pretty
I don't
sure.
know.
It has Spider in it too, or is it Spider in 5 from Return of the Living Dead?
Huh.
Anyone knows that in comments? Let me know. Pretty
us know
sure
in the
both of
comments.
them are from. That's why I wore this today.
This is question 15. Darren, the character Darren in Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, is the first film by now legendary actor who also appeared in this year's Oppenheimer. Do you know who that is? He played Darren in Part 6. That was his very first film role ever. Now, he was just in Oppenheimer as a main character, and he's like a huge actor now. You may not know.
I have no idea.
Again, I was going out trying to get as much crazy information as I could.
God, I don't know.
Well, now everybody knows what they're in for next time. So.
Yeah.
Look, don't ask me to come
These
up with
are
questions.
super hard.
The actors actually. Do you guys want me to just tell you since you don't?
Yeah.
Since
Oh
you
yeah.
both agree? It's Tony Goldwyn. If you know who he is.
Sounds
I can give you.
I mean, I think he was in Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah, that guy. Hold on one second. But he was in the Belko Experiment, The Last House on the Left remake in 2009. He was in the movie Ghost. He was in the King Richard movie with the guy who slapped Chris Rock. So anyway, so I thought that was like a popular enough dude you guys might have known. But anyway, you didn't.
Do now.
I already forgot.
All right, you guys better get this one right. Who chained Jason Voorhees to the bottom of Camp Crystal Lake? Who did the chaining of Jason Voorhees to the bottom of Camp Crystal Lake? What do we got here? Great. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. At least someone appreciates my hard work.
I can't wait for your Freddy, for your Nightmare on Elm Street. That's going to be a good one. I'm excited for whenever you do it.
It's coming up. I promise. This one's actually question 16, and like I said, I have 25. But
so who chained? What if I have 2 answers?
That's fine.
That's good.
Didn't they both do it?
That's not the answer I was given.
Oh.
Well,
they both kind of did it, right?
Well, one person's accredited with doing it.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'm forgetting it then.
I'm waiting for this guy's answer.
Okay.
I'm going to give you half a point.
Be on the computer.
We don't do half points.
I'm
half points don't mean anything.
Tommy.
Yes, you're both correct. Tommy Jarvis.
Okay.
They both got it right?
Yes.
Yay! All right.
We could take dual answers if one of them's correct, I feel like.
Yeah, we've done that.
One is good. One is fine.
All right. I'm like slacking on my duties over here. Here we go. What year was Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, released? This is a really good year for horror, by the way. Oh, no, I guess it was a year after and then the year before. But it was still a very good 3 years of horror back then. And I'll tell you why.
I think I'm wrong.
You think you're wrong? What do you think?
I put 86.
So did I.
You both put 86.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're both wrong. It was
7?
1988. And the reason I say it was a good 3 years is because in 87, you had Nightmare on Elm Street. In 88, oh, no. It was 84 was Elm Street, wasn't it? Yeah, never mind.
You're a little ahead of yourself on that one.
Yeah. I thought it was 87, and then it was 88 was this one, and then 89 was Hellraiser. But yeah, my numbers are off. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. Next
I was
up.
just trying to do the math in my head from when the first one came. I was like, apparently I'm not good with numbers either.
Here, this is a good question. It kind of leads into what you were saying, Rebecca.
Okay.
In the diner, the man Jason throws into the mirror is Blank, who would go on to play Jason in Freddy vs. Jason 2003. He also doubles as Jason in a few brief shots in this film. Who was the actor?
Wait, so it was the person who got thrown into the mirror, also played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason. Did I catch that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know this one.
He plays Jason in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yes.
I know this one.
You should know. You should know this one.
Well, I'm gonna watch you like I know this one, and you're gonna be like wrong.
He's like Ari
Yeah.
Lehman.
Negative points for being so enthusiastic about it. And
I know
being
the first
wrong.
name.
I got Ken Kersinger.
And you both
you.
are correct. Ken Kersinger.
I didn't know the last name. Thank you.
Yeah, he actually did play Jason before he played Jason, which is kind of cool.
Mhm.
That was actually in the Jason Takes Manhattan film, correct?
Right, he was a cook.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
And then he gets like
that's right.
shoved
Michelle,
into the wall.
Yes.
I got a present for you.
You do? What is it?
In Friday the 13th Vengeance 2 Bloodlines, what is Jason Voorhees' father's name?
Oh man.
Did
That's
you
some
like that,
bullshit.
Michelle? How I threw in a little Vengeance Bloodlines
like
in
it.
there? I did that for you.
I haven't
Thank
seen
you.
it. But I
Anybody
said
know
it.
what his father's name is?
Well, that's why I've read something about that, so I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna watch this Vengeance.
You know how pissed off I am?
Nice.
I literally just rewatched that movie like less than a week ago, and I
And you're
remember.
drawing a blank?
Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it.
I'll tell you, the character in the film is played by none other than a former Jason, C.J. Graham.
Yeah,
He does a stellar
That-
job.
that doesn't.
Yes.
So,
Cool. That's awesome.
like, if you
guys
told me
have-
the name of the actor, I would have got that right.
Ah. So no
Yeah.
guesses?
I'm gonna
What do
say
we got?
Joshua.
Joshua. That would be incorrect. Patrick.
I'm gonna say Stanley.
You know,
Stanley
if
Voorhees just has a nice ring to it.
if my arms
No.
weren't so tired, I'd cancel you for that one. It was actually Elias Voorhees.
Elias Voorhees.
Elias. Okay.
Stanley was
Elias.
close. I get a half a point.
No, there's no half points.
Whatever.
You guys
Huh.
and your half points. They don't make sense.
Rebecca. Here it is. Here's
I
one of
choked on
them.
my root beer.
What Saw director was originally set to direct Freddy versus Jason? You both should get this one right.
God damn it, what's his name?
Is it Dad? That was for the last question. It just fit perfect when he said that. What Saw director was originally set to direct Freddy versus Jason?
What the hell's his first name?
I don't know. Why are you
It's-
asking me?
No, because I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
No,
You're just ugly. Just kidding.
that too.
I love you. I love you. I'm just kidding.
I
You're
can't remember.
both very handsome.
But his
Yeah.
last
Stop.
name is what, Swan or something like that.
Pretty close.
It's very close. Yeah.
I know he's the Annabelle director, and he's got that whole Conjuring universe. But I can't think. of his name.
James Wan
James Wan. That's it.
I think I spelled it
is
wrong.
correct.
Woo!
That's another one of those things where, like, I talk about that guy all the time because I love the Conjuring. Like, James Wan. You're like, hey, who's this director? I'm like, I don't know. I draw such a blank on trivia. It's so dumb.
I do too. I'm not good at it. I get mad. So
You get
I
like
don't do
thrown
it.
into the question and you're like, ah.
yeah.
It's like when you get called on in class when you didn't raise your hand.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like being put on the spot. It angers me.
All right, here we go. Ready? In
Yes.
Freddy versus Jason, in the Weston Hills scene, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is playing on TV. Which former Jason also portrayed Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3? So in Freddy vs. Jason, while they're in the Weston Hills scene, there's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 is playing on TV. And it was kind of an ode to someone who had actually played Jason in the Friday the 13th series.
Wait, played Jason or played Leatherface?
He's played both.
Okay, I'm probably wrong, but this is the only one I can think of that. I'm going with Friday the 13th, number 3, Richard Booker.
That would be incorrect. It's actually
Good guess.
Kane Hodder, but good guess.
Kane Hodder played Leatherface?
Since
Yeah.
he didn't get to play Jason in Freddy vs. Jason.
As a matter of fact, I have a Kane Hodder autograph, and it's not on a Friday the 13th piece. It's on a Texas Chainsaw Massacre 8x10, and he wrote to Saul's family.
Nice.
When? Okay.
You've probably seen it when you came over
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think, when did Kane Hodder play Leatherface?
in part 3.
Oh, okay.
The one that has what's his name?
Yeah, that's part of the question, I guess. Huh?
The dude. No, he was in Dawn of the Dead.
Hopper? No, that was 2.
I can't think of his name right now, but anyway, moving on. Here you go. You guys should get this one. Standing at 6'5", who is the tallest actor to play Jason Voorhees?
Oh, man. That's a toss-up between 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Kane Hodder. Hey. Standing at 6'5", who is the tallest actor to play Jason Voorhees?
I'm going to do either CJ or Hodder, but I think I'm going to do CJ.
I'm saying Booker, but no.
You'd both be incorrect. It's actually Ken Kersinger.
Is it?
From Freddy vs. Jason.
Jason Brooks is also 6'5".
Yeah.
Oh, is he? All right.
That was
right.
my answer, too.
But he's fan film Jason, so.
No, well, we can give credit for that. Is that what you said there, Pat?
No.
No.
I said CJ Graham.
Oh, okay.
CJ Graham is very tall. He's way taller
like,
than
CJ Graham's like 8 foot tall. How is he not the
yeah.
tallest Jason?
He is pretty huge. Here you go. When Creighton Duke is being interviewed and he demands $500,000 for the capture of Jason, he says, "For that you get the mask, the machete, the whole damn thing." This is a reference to a similar line from another film. Can you name that film? This was in Jason Goes to Hell. So it's kind of like they took the line and they kind of rearranged it to fit the Jason narrative, but it's from another horror movie, and they use the same kind of line for that. You get this, the whole damn thing.
I'm gonna say
sounds
this.
very familiar.
Yeah, I think it's.
I can't put your answer up yet, Kevin, but no, you can put your answer up. I'm talking to someone in the comments. She says Halloween. What do you got, Pat? Pat.
I got
sorry.
nothing.
Dun, 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 dun.
What do you got?
Nothing.
You can't even make a guess.
Gremlins.
All right, you're both incorrect. I'm gonna put up Kevin's answer. It's Jaws. So basically, what they say, he goes for for that you get the mask, the machete, the whole damn thing. And Jaws, I think asked for 10,000 or 100,000. He goes, you'll get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Oh yeah,
That's a good question.
That's
Yeah.
a
That
good
was awesome.
one.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good
I
one.
was pretty happy about that.
I
one.
have some friends that probably know that are yelling at their screen right now.
Someone asked, "Where's Peter?" Peter Anthony is not feeling well today, so we send out our love to him and hope that he feels better soon. We will have him on to go against our reigning defending undisputed Queen of Horror, Rebecca Odd.
Rebecca
As soon as
Odd.
he feels better.
Rebecca Odd.
So we have 2 questions left. Where are we at score wise, Michelle?
Rebecca is 9 and Patrick is 7.
Oh shit.
Ooh wee. So we'll go these last
know.
2 and see what happens. This one's a
Sounds-
good one. Which now legendary horror actor auditioned for the role of Creighton Duke in Jason Goes to Hell, but lost out to Stephen Williams? He didn't get that role, but he became another horror icon.
Jason Goes to Hell.
That's the one he auditioned for, but lost out. And then he still became a huge name in the horror business.
After that role, or after losing out to that role?
Yes, after that role. After losing out to that role. This is a good one.
That's a really good one. I really
Because
don't.
it's someone, everyone, we all know this dude's name for sure. 100%. Do neither of you have an answer?
No, give me I'm thinking.
Do you have a hint?
Was he
I have
in
one idea.
Let me look. I think he was in another movie I can mention that won't give it away too much, but I need to make sure he's actually in it. Okay, so he was also in the Final Destination franchise, if that helps. He also makes an appearance in the Hatchet franchise. That was the one I was thinking of before I saw the other
It's
one.
definitely not who I was thinking then. Okay, so
I don't know about. I'm going with Tony Todd.
All right, Patrick's Tony Todd. What do you got there, Rebecca Odd?
well, my original was this, but I know it's not right. It's Ted Raimi.
Ted Raimi. You are incorrect. Patrick's correct. It is Tony Todd. Give Patrick a point.
Oh yeah! Woohoo!
So here's the thing. We have one question left. Rebecca Odd is up by 1. I do want to ask this question because it's the only Jason X question I have. So I want to ask this one, and it's either going to put us at a tie or Rebecca wins. Are you guys ready for this?
Hold
Okay.
on, I need a sip of my lucky root beer.
Let me get a sip of my lucky liquid death
All right, my grape juice.
because my voice is starting to go out.
That wine.
No, it's actual grape juice. No, I don't.
All right. Are we ready?
Okay.
Wait, let's see this comment first. Oh, the suspense is killing him. Then let's keep it going. He's almost dead, guys. All right.
He's almost dead.
All
He's
right.
almost dead, guys.
In Jason X, Jason Voorhees is chronogenically frozen in 2008 at a government facility in Camp Crystal Lake. What year is Jason awoken? I need the year Jason was awoken in Jason X after being cryogenically frozen for many millennia, not millennia, but you know what I mean.
A long time.
It was a long fucking time, man.
Jason X is probably one of my favorites of the franchise. I absolutely love
Oh,
it.
you know this one?
No, I don't remember the year.
Come on, guys.
I just put 23.99. I'm just fucking guessing because I don't remember.
$23.99.
Yeah, I know it was a long time away.
What do you got, Rebecca?
I got 2666.
Yeah. No, that's incorrect. The actual number is 2455. 2455. So there you go. So actually, you both got it wrong. Rebecca remains the undisputed horror queen trivia master.
No.
Good job.
Nope. You're still up by 1.
Awesome.
There you have it.
Good
There you
job.
have it.
That was not easy.
No, those were fucking hard.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
hell?
like I said, I feel like I needed to, up the ante a bit because of Peter Anthony coming on, and I
Yeah.
kept getting told how he's the Friday the 13th like expert, and so I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta fucking stump this dude.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh
Well,
my
you-
god, I was expecting to completely,
You
ball.
stumped me too.
I go into it with trying to think of like not everyone is going to know everything, and so I have to try to mix it up with some ones that are a little bit easier, you know. But I still want it to be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Hard.
Hard. Hey, what's
And
it?
you
You
had
know,
Feldman questions. I loved it.
thank you. You know what a pirate's favorite fast food joint is? Arby's.
Arby's.
Glad I hate you.
What do we have next week? Let's keep Rebecca on. She can hang out with us.
I don't
Where's your
know.
book?
Oh,
wow.
my phone's being used as a camera right now, so I can't look.
Oh.
Let's also remember that I am going to be out of town, so we actually will go 2 weeks in a row without a show. The first time we've ever kind of done that, but I deserve a vacation.
Yes, you do.
You certainly do.
You're gonna,
Let's see.
you're gonna be bringing me back some of the crab chips, yo.
I am, and I'm going to hang out with Russ Holy Stiver and
Holy
Peter Anthony,
Stiver!
and Peter
Yes.
Anthony while I'm gone.
Oh shit!
Very cool.
They're gonna be running amok.
It's going to be crazy times. If you haven't, go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you haven't, like Rebecca here, go to YouTube, look up Friday the 13th Vengeance 2 Bloodlines. Our very own Michelle the Dead worked on it. You've seen Jason Brooks on our show. Go give it some love and support. Also, head over to the Horrorverse after that. Watch all the episodes, specifically the one called Tank, but watch them all. But in Tank, I come on as I looked on IMDb and I'm credited.
Hey,
as
I'm in episode
Vampire
number
2.
4.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you?
episode
I saw
4.
the Tank one. You were good.
Thank you.
Yes, very good.
And Michelle's does the makeup on me for that one.
And
But
she-
I was on IMDb and I was really excited as
Yeah.
Vampire
Oh.
2.
Do you know what dates are going to be gone?
I leave the 15th, so
Okay.
that Monday, which I think is like the 18th or 19th, and I actually
Okay.
come back on the 25th, which is a Monday. So
Okay.
that's why we'll miss 2 Mondays.
Hi.
And it's only because I'm coming back too late at night. I'm coming back at like 10 o'clock at night. So
Are you going to Baltimore?
I fly into
Baltimore?
Baltimore. I'll say it how you say it. I fly into Baltimore.
Baltimore.
And then my dad moved from Baltimore to Pennsylvania, so we'll drive to his house. Then the next day we drive up to Cape Cod, where he rented a house, and we'll hang out there for a week. And then we drive back down to Pennsylvania. And the next day we drive to Baltimore for me to go to the Ravens Colts game at the stadium in Baltimore. Then I'll drive back to Pennsylvania. Then the next day drive back to Baltimore, get on a plane, and come back to Seattle.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a lot of fun. You're gonna have fun, Mike.
And the cool thing is that the football game's me, my dad, my brother, and my uncle. So it's gonna be a blast.
Have you ever done any of the John Waters tour in Baltimore?
No, I did do the Edgar Allan Poe. You can. His house is untouched since he died, and you can actually tour it in Fells Point down in that area. You can actually go tour his house.
Cool. I need to do that.
Is it in Fells Point? I'm pretty sure it's in Fells Point.
Well, have fun.
But yeah, that's a good time, and the best aquarium on earth, as far as I'm concerned.
In Baltimore?
Yeah. Did you go to that aquarium?
It was pretty good. I went to the aquarium in Baltimore. It was pretty good. They had some cool stuff.
Maybe I haven't been to enough aquariums, and I loved it.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's better than anything we have in Washington.
Sea Monster is going to party like a rock star while I'm gone. I believe it. I believe it. As long as the house is clean by the time I'm like a parent. I'm going to leave her here. I'm going to go off to my vacation, come back, have a party, but clean the fuck up. No stains. I don't want no candle wax on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? Like, be an adult about it.
Oh, there's going to be candle wax on the carpet. Adults do it all the time. You should see my carpet.
About it.
Uh,
At your age.
I did go to Salem last time. My sister lives in Providence, and we went to Salem. So yeah, we might have to go to Salem again. But we don't know what we're doing next week because Pat's phone is done. So you're gonna have to tune in to the page tomorrow. Oh, gross.
I can tell you on September 4th is going to be my friends Ian and
Nice.
Sam from Tap House. So
That would be the next episode, September 4th.
on the 4th.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
We have
There it
guests.
is.
Ian and
Oh, okay.
Sam.
That is next. Okay. Yeah. So they're a lot of fun. I've worked on a lot of projects with them, and they're putting together a show that's going to be on League Public Access, and I think it might be showing on like I don't know. I don't want to say incorrect things. You'll just have to tune in.
Yeah. Tune in next week. Rebecca, are you doing anything exciting this week we need to know about? You going to do some Halloween shopping now that all the good stuff is coming out?
I am, actually.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like it.
I am. And then I'm going to Whidbey Island on Wednesday, and then roller skating with my
Ooh,
daughters
In
tomorrow.
Tacoma?
nice.
Mhm.
In Tacoma?
No, in Linwood at the
Ah,
Rollaway.
okay.
Yeah. And there's bowling
Rad.
next door. So we've been doing that this summer, like movies, roller skating, bowling, swimming.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's fun.
They all sound air
Actually been
conditioned
really fun, yeah.
or wet.
What?
I said they all sound air conditioned or wet, so you know with the
Yeah.
heat. It makes sense. You're like, we go to the movies. I'm like, that's air conditioned. Like, oh, we go out to eat. I'm like, probably air conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my mind goes to. 'Cause I don't enjoy sweating. And with
Yeah.
that, this week we appreciate you tuning in. This is the Zompire Podcast.
What's going on?
This week's episode of the Zompire Horde Podcast is brought to you by Bloody Knuckle Customs. Come check us out at www.bloodyknucklecustoms.com.